Have you noticed that lately you've been waking up around 3 a.m.? There's no loud noise, no bad dream. You just open your eyes, glance at the clock. 2:58, 3:07, maybe 3:15. Then you lie there, still, not knowing why you woke up, but unable to fall back asleep. At first, you might not think much of it, but slowly, it begins to happen more often, regularly. So often, in fact, that each time you wake up, a thought creeps in. Here we go again. I once spoke with an older gentleman, 67 years old, living with his children and grandchildren in a quiet suburban home near a park. He told me that every night, whenever he woke at 3 a.m., he would just lie there. Not sleepy, not tired, just strangely empty. He wouldn't turn on the light. He wouldn't touch his phone. He'd simply lie still, listening to the hum of the air conditioner, a car passing on the street, the ticking of the clock, and the soft stirring of something deep within him, unnamed and quiet. He's not alone. Many people over 60 experience something similar, waking up around 3 a.m. for no clear reason. Some say it's just old age. Others blame going to bed too early. Some simply accept it as part of growing older. But the truth is, our bodies and minds are changing. And waking up at 3 a.m. isn't random. It may be a signal from within, a shift in biological rhythms, hormonal changes, or emotions that haven't quite settled from the day. Or maybe it's just a moment of waking to see yourself more clearly while the rest of the world sleeps. And in this video, we'll gently explore those small moments. Why do you wake up at 3 a.m.? What can you do when sleep won't return? And more importantly, can you turn this hour of wakefulness into something meaningful instead of something bothersome? No complex theories, no judgment, just calm, honest reflections, like a quiet friend sitting beside you in the middle of the night. Why do you wake up at 3 a.m.? There's no single reason, but science has pointed to several common causes, and when you listen closely to your body, you might find yourself in one of them. 1. Your body clock has shifted. When we were younger, we could stay up late watching movies and sleep in until noon. But after 60, our bodies, quietly and gradually, begin shifting their internal clock. We go to bed earlier, and we wake up earlier. No alarm needed. Scientists call this advanced sleep phase, meaning your natural sleep cycle has moved forward. If you used to get sleepy around 11 p.m., now it might be 8:30 or 9. And if you fall asleep that early, then by 3 a.m. After about 6 hours, your body might think, that's enough, time to wake up. Imagine your body as a built-in alarm clock, and the hour hand moves a little faster each year. It's not broken. It's just aging. Robert, 70, once told me he always woke up at 3:15 a.m., even though he went to bed early. He didn't feel tired, just a bit adrift. But once he learned that a shifting body clock was normal, he stopped worrying. Maybe I'm just waking up a bit earlier than before, he laughed. 2. Your body makes less melatonin. Melatonin is a hormone. Think of it as your body's natural sleep blanket that helps you fall asleep and stay asleep. At 20, your body produced plenty of melatonin each night, like a thick, warm blanket helping you sleep deeply. But after 60, melatonin production drops. The blanket gets thinner, making it easier to wake up from small things, a fan humming, light from the street, or even a fleeting dream. Many people start waking up at 3 a.m. just because the light from a neighbor's porch is a bit brighter than usual, or the digital clock on the nightstand flashes softly. Susan, 65, said her granddaughter only had to switch on the hallway light, and she'd wake instantly, even though the house was silent. After switching to blackout curtains and turning off all blinking electronics, she slept more deeply, still woke early, but felt less tired. 3. Cortisol, the wake-up hormone, rises earlier than it used to. Cortisol is a hormone that rises in the early morning to help you wake up. It's like your natural alarm bell, helping you feel alert and ready to start the day. But in older adults, that bell rings earlier. When cortisol starts rising at 2 or 3 a.m. instead of 5 or 6, you might find yourself suddenly wide awake, your heart beating a bit faster, your mind clearing, even though you didn't want to wake yet. This isn't a disorder. It's how the body responds to age and environment. But when mixed with stress or anxiety, this early cortisol rise can make the experience more intense. 4. Your mind isn't ready to rest. This might be the quietest reason of all. During the day, you're busy, cooking, shopping, chatting with family, watching the news. But when night falls and everything quiets down, thoughts that didn't have space before begin to surface. It could be missing a loved one, worrying about money, feeling the emptiness of children growing up and moving on, or just the silence of aging, gently asking, "Am I still living fully?" Many people wake at 3 a.m. simply because their mind isn't done thinking. Emotions, like gentle waves, persistent but soft, pull them from sleep without warning. What should you do when you keep waking up at 3 a.m.? Waking up at 3 a.m. is not always a pleasant experience, but here's some good news. There are small, easy steps, especially suited for older adults, that can help you fall back asleep more easily, or at least feel less frustrated. You don't have to change everything overnight. Just take one small step at a time. Your body will learn, adapt, and gradually sleep better. 1. Get natural morning light as early as possible. As soon as you wake up, whether it's 5 or 6 a.m., go find some light. Step out into the backyard, sit on the porch with your coffee, or take a few slow steps in the park nearby. Even on cloudy days, morning light helps reset your body's internal clock. This is one of the most natural ways to help you feel sleepy at the right time in the evening. James, 68, shared, "I started stepping outside at 5:30 every morning, just for 10-15 minutes. A week later, I noticed I was getting sleepy earlier, and my sleep felt deeper." 2. Cut back on blue light in the evening. 1 or 2 hours before bed, give your eyes a break. Screens, phones, TVs, tablets, all emit blue light. This light mimics daylight and tricks your brain into thinking it's not time to sleep yet. Instead, you can read a paper book under a soft, warm lamp. Listen to calm music or a soothing audiobook. Sip a warm, caffeine-free tea, like chamomile or peppermint tea. Imagine your evening as a painting that slowly dims. The dimmer the light, the more your body understands. It's time to rest. 3. Set up a power-down routine for your body. Your body is like a machine. It needs a proper shutdown. Having a relaxing routine before bed is like sending a gentle signal to your brain that it's time to power off. You can try a warm bath about 30 minutes before bed, drawing the curtains and dimming the lights, sitting quietly for 5 minutes, breathing slowly. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 6. Writing a few lines in a journal or rereading a favorite quote. Repeat these actions each night, and your body will learn how to slip into rest mode, without needing sleeping pills. 4. Eat light and at the right time. Ideally, dinner should be at least 2 hours before bed and should be gentle on your stomach. Avoid heavy, spicy, oily, or overly sweet foods late at night. If you feel hungry before bed, try a slice of ripe banana with a few walnuts, half a cup of warm, unsweetened milk, a bit of soft-cooked oatmeal with chia seeds. These foods are not just easy to digest, they also help the body relax naturally, thanks to nutrients like tryptophan and magnesium. 5. Make your bedroom feel like a true resting place. Your bedroom shouldn't be a place for work, TV, or arguments. Try to create a space that invites calm. Keep it cool, around 75 to 78 degrees, 24 to 26 degrees. Keep it dark. Use thick curtains. Turn off all blinking lights. Keep it quiet. Use a soft fan or white noise machine to block sudden sounds. If you share the room with someone, agree on bedtime habits that support both of you sleeping well. What if you still wake up at 3 a.m.? Let's say you've adjusted your habits. You've eaten lightly, turned off screens early, dimmed the lights, yet still you wake up at 3 a.m. You open your eyes. The room is dark. Everything is quiet. What should you do then? The first and most important step isn't trying to fall asleep again immediately. It's this. Stay calm. 1. Don't panic. And don't blame yourself. Many people, when they wake up in the middle of the night, instantly think, I must have a sleep disorder. I'll be so tired tomorrow. If I can't fall back asleep, my whole day will be ruined. These thoughts, unintentionally, increase your heart rate, wake up your brain, and make falling back asleep even harder. Instead of blaming yourself, try to breathe slowly. Close your eyes. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale gently through your mouth for 6 to 8 seconds. Repeat a few times without rushing. You don't have to force yourself to sleep. Just let your body return to a calm state, like a quiet lake. When your mind is still, sleep will often return when you least expect it. 2. If your mind won't stop racing, write it down. Have you ever found yourself awake? Not from pain, not from thirst, but because your thoughts just won't stop? When that happens, don't try to force those thoughts away. The more you push, the louder they get. Instead, try something simple yet effective. Write them down. Keep a small notebook and pen by your bed. If your mind is buzzing, just turn on a soft light and jot down a few lines. Oh, what am I thinking about? Oh, what's bothering me? Oh, is there something asking for my attention? Writing your thoughts down is like taking them out of your head. Like tidying up a room. Just 5 minutes of writing can make your mind feel much lighter. 3. Do something quiet and gentle if you can't sleep again. If you've been lying awake for 20-30 minutes and still can't sleep, don't just toss and turn in frustration. Get up gently and do something calm, without screens or bright lights. Listen to a meditation track or nature sounds. Read a few pages of a light, positive book. Sip a little warm water or herbal tea. Gaze quietly out the window. If there's moonlight, even better. This helps shift your focus, and often, in the act of not trying so hard, sleep quietly returns. 4. See this moment with softer eyes. Some nights waking at 3 a.m. can feel lonely. No cars outside, no messages coming in. Everyone else is asleep, just you, and the sound of your own breathing. But perhaps, in that stillness, you can hear your heart a little more clearly. It's not a flaw. It's not a sign of weakness. It's a quiet reminder that your body is entering a new rhythm, slower, deeper. Not the rhythm of youth, but still meaningful. And if you learn to listen and care gently for yourself, you'll still sleep well, live well, and feel at peace. You don't have to fight your sleep. You don't have to force yourself to be who you used to be. All you need is to learn how to care for yourself in a new way. Just like sunrise always follows the dark, sleep will return. When you stop chasing it and start walking alongside yourself, you're not broken. You're not fading. You're simply moving into a quieter rhythm, one that still holds meaning, still holds beauty. So tonight, if you wake up again at 3 a.m., let that moment be soft. Breathe gently, listen to your heart, and know you're not alone. See this moment with softer eyes. Some nights, waking at 3 a.m. can feel lonely. No cars outside, no messages coming in. Everyone else is asleep. Just you, and the sound of your own breathing. But perhaps, in that stillness, you can hear your heart a little more clearly. It's not a flaw. It's not a sign of weakness. It's a quiet reminder that your body is entering a new rhythm. Slower, deeper. Not the rhythm of youth, but still meaningful. And if you learn to listen and care gently for yourself, you'll still sleep well, live well, and feel at peace. You don't have to fight your sleep. You don't have to force yourself to be who you used to be. All you need is to learn how to care for yourself in a new way. Just like sunrise always follows the dark, sleep will return when you stop chasing it and start walking alongside yourself. You're not broken. You're not fading. You're simply moving into a quieter rhythm, one that still holds meaning, still holds beauty. So tonight, if you wake up again at 3 a.m., let that moment be soft. Breathe gently, listen to your heart, and know you're not alone. And if you'd like to keep receiving warm, honest, and thoughtful content about senior health and life after 60, subscribe to our channel, Light of Wise Elders. Wishing you a peaceful night and a gentle morning.